Thank you all for coming to church today. As you leave here today, reflect on John 13:34, which talks about the importance of loving one another. Our duty as Christians is to love one another and not judge people. Church is dismissed, and remember to greet each other and welcome new people as you go out.
Wow, I really loved the preaching today, Pastor Rodney.
Thanks, Tandy. Your singing was on point too, and you led the praise and worship team very well.
Thanks, Pastor Rodney. There is so much hate going on in the world, and really loved your topic on loving one another. I hope to live my life loving others too.
What a peaceful world it would be if people could just learn to love and accept each other.
I totally agree, Pastor Rodney. I will be leaving now. I am going to visit my in-laws after church.
See you next week, Tandy, and can't wait to listen to the new praise and worship song you are working on.
You will absolutely love the song. I'm sure it will leave people talking in tongues.
That is so funny. It must be a powerful song. I can't wait to listen to it.
What a beautiful house you have. We've known each other for 4 years but have never been here. It's strange that you've never been here. That's because you've never invited me to your house, but you've been to mine a couple of times.
I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me.
You are forgiven.
As always.
What time is your daddy coming back?
Probably after greeting all of the congregants after church.
Wow, your dad sounds like Superman.
For the church, he will do anything.
I bet being a pastor's kid is hard. I can't imagine being one.
I won't even comment.
I'm going to make some breakfast. Do you want scrambled eggs and toast?
Absolutely, I'm feeling hungry. Please be quick before my dad comes back.
That's all right.
Careful, do you want my dad to catch us?
Oh please, you said he comes home late on Sundays.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, what's happening here?
I can explain, Dad.
Explain what, Peter? How dare you bring shame to the family, and you have the audacity to kiss in my house. Thank God, I came home early to find you two witches busy sinning against God. As for you, Mr. Nobody, please get out of my house.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your home, sir. I will leave right now.
What's wrong with you, son?
I love him, Dad.
How can two men love each other? Are you both crazy? I can't stand this nonsense. What will people from church say if they find out I have a gay son?
I have tried to be straight, Dad, and dated girls, but in the end this is who I am.
Oh please, you don't have to give in to your urges all the time. That's why I tell you to stop watching the YouTube nonsense and read the Bible.
I really love him, Dad.
What do you gays know about love? You will all burn in hell.
Please don't say that, Dad.
You've really embarrassed me, Peter. I'm sure your mother is turning in her grave.
I'm sure my mom would have accepted me. Being gay is not a disease. There are still many amazing things about me other than my sexuality.
Please leave my house tonight. I don't want to go to hell because of your gayness.
It's okay, Dad. I will leave. I don't want to tarnish your image of church. Funny that you always talk about loving one another and yet you can't love your son because of his sexuality.
Oh please, I have no love for gays.
I will be out of your way, Dad.
Only come back to my house when you are as straight as a ruler.
1 year later.
I really miss my son. I can't even preach well anymore these days. I really said some mean words that a parent should never say to a child. I'm so lonely and it feels so empty in this house. He used to cook for me and is always there for me.
You don't look so well, Rodney. You seem to be aging faster every day. Where is your son Peter? I hardly see him these days.
I feel like I'm being punished for my sins.
What's going on, Rodney?
I'm embarrassed to say it. Besides, you are a pastor too and might judge me.
We have been friends for many years and you can trust me.
Peter is gay.
I thought you wanted to tell me you have cancer or something.
Are you not surprised?
How can I be surprised? Peter is gay and these things happen, but he is such a humble boy with good manners. There are people in worse situations whose children are in jail for crimes. Peter is such a good boy.
I didn't support him and chased him out of the house a year ago.
I'm surprised you did that, friend. We always preach to people about loving one another and we should lead by example. Our role is to love people and leave the judgment to God.
I wish I could turn back the hands of time and handle the situation differently.
I have family members in my extended family that have gay children too and we love them. Don't worry about what the church thinks and be there for your son. If you reject him, one day you will regret it. It's time you start practicing the words you preach.
I need to go somewhere.
Wishing you all the best.
Why are you here, Dad? I have been doing well without you and found people that love me the way I am.
I am sorry, son. I have deeply hurt you and didn't live by the words I preach.
I guess I can't come back home because I am not as straight as a ruler yet.
I am sorry, son. Please come back home. I might struggle to understand, but I'm willing to love you the way you are.
Are you serious, Dad?
Absolutely. There are so many amazing things about you. I have been feeling so lonely without my son. I love you, son.
Me too, Dad.
Hello there. Thank you for tuning into Inspiration by Martha and this week's episode entitled Overcoming. The pastor overcame his fear of accepting his son's sexuality and fear of judgment from society. Hope you learned something today about love and acceptance. Cheers.